The lotus is an organism that a plant will impart a chromosome that acts like a gene, and the lotus blossom is the pineal gland. The organs, like the pumping system, it has a underwater pumping system. It has a body politic that kind of translates over to man, and the slowing down of the frequency and the vibratory rate when word that was timeless and written down, because as you know, like, you thinking something is not really real until you write it down, right? Like and but thing is, like, it slowed down, um and you can also tell as thoughts, something that pertains to or relating to a thought can materialize into something that you can see, right? Even though it's not physical, it's not physical, it can still materialize into something you can see, and it's matter. You will concern it or regard it as such as a matter. Exactly. And there's no problem with that. That's just how we do. That's just how we think. Like, what's, like, how do you otherwise, how do you have to discuss matters. But uh, the rivers that flow upstream are also synonymous with a goddess who, in named Basket, like Beshket or Bass or Bess, or she um, it's a metaphor for the river being a slowed down frequency vibration of, it's like an invectus, right? It's the diagram of the lily or the lotus, depending on which hemisphere that you're in. That delta is like the roots, and then also the organ that's pumping and opening the solar boat, and the ibis dancing in your national bird and national flowers, national this and that, national fiction, national treasure. It's a template for a mystery system called Neoplatonic, Neoplatonism. It's Earth, Wind, and Fire. Um, and it's not the Macedonian new Atlantis built in the West thing. That comes out of Carthage and Gaul, and I'm saying Gaul, but I don't hate white people or anything. Spain, it's like the Mediterranean seafaring people of Phoenicia, and that's why they call it Phoenix and everything. Heru. Even Jerusalem is Jerusalem. Um, I just have to deal with it. Like, I had to deal with it for me to even be able to say, like, because it's like it's the bifurcation of a smacker, and everything deteriorates and becomes fractured, and the science is all the same. It's all the same. Um, More about, let's see, ibis. Okay, the pump of the organ opens up the solar boat. The ibis, it basically lets water out, escape, and then that's how it opens up, and it's balance, and then the ibis dancing on its economism, like, it's what it means, like, economy, like, uh, uh, nami, namaste, economy. Like, think about somebody who's trying to process and thinks it's like, no, it's too much. But the reason why it's too much for them to process is because they're corrupt, man. It's not like they don't get it. Black magicians, they lose their ability to rendition or recount. They don't lose the memory. They keep the memory, but for the purpose of the next man, they can never bring it. They can never. So they can't. They lost the memory for your side by side running application, buddy. They've been discarded for an asterisk and just unplug, right? Because, like, that's the subtle implosion economy. You know what I mean? Like, it offends your managers, my managers, the managers of my paywall, be offended, you know. And if I suggest that they are not doing such and what to upkeep the body politic, but in implying that you have to do anything, like, I killed you. I didn't mean to. Like, when I play, like, when an otter to place with its food, like it was programmed to kill it and eat it, but it'll become its playmate before it tries to eat it.